News 25 is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, new healthcare options are offered to the public, and a local bar is recovering following a fire. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
There's help to navigate through the New Year's insurance plans. It's Wednesday, October 9th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, Brent Levitt from Battleborn Financial explains how this year there are many options for your health insurance coverage. Levitt says he can walk you through the program so that you can pick out the best coverage for you and your family with no cost.
Everything's changing, whether you're on Medicare or not Medicare. If you get your own insurance, not through an employer, there's some big changes coming to Prump. So everybody that buys their own insurance, healthcare.gov is no longer going to be servicing our exchange. We're going to be using our own called Nevada Health Link. You can go to enroll.nevadahealthlink.com and you can claim your account now. You should have, if you've already were enrolled last year, you would have gotten a notice saying please claim your account. And when you enroll, you can actually select a broker to be your broker, and there's a bunch of them here in town. My office is mostly the only ones here, but they can help you out and making sure you pick the right plans and helping you service your policy afterwards. We also have another insurance company, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, is back in town. They've filed plans with the state of Nevada. If you're on Medicare, we have 4 new insurance companies coming to town as well this year. Most of them are using the P3 network. We have a new couple PPO options and even a Medicare savings options that's available to us that wasn't in the past. So there's a lot of new things available, and even the carriers that have been here like Humana and United Healthcare on the Medicare side, they're bringing out brand new products. So it's just new opportunities to get even better things than you had before. Healthcare.gov, when they got the notice that everybody's going to be switching over plans, the automated system sent out a notice saying, hey, your plan's being discontinued and so forth, which isn't really true. It's just everything's being moved over out of the healthcare.gov system. So that's why the notices were incorrect. Everything is renewing. A lot of the notices you get in the mail from your insurance companies, they're showing an approximate rate that's going to be for the new year. It wasn't exact, so don't always believe that number. Make sure you're going in and getting an update from either your broker, checking on the website before you enroll in the plan and auto-renew, because you might be caught off guard when you get your first bill for January saying it's a different cost than you thought. There's those things we got to look at too. We might have lower rates, we might have higher rates. There might be new options available that we need to move you to, just a transition. Every year it seems like it's always a good idea to do it, even though you're thinking, hey, I like what I have. You might have the same conversation, but it's good to have that conversation and find out what your needs are and what's available. We're even going to be doing a little bit of just if you like to get out and not feel like I'm getting sales or anything like that. We're in fact October 19th, it's a Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're doing a little bit of a health insurance fair. We're going to have all the different insurance companies' information, just a venue for you to talk and listen. We'll have a few physicians there. It's right in front of Renee Goodhart Medical Group, and also Dr. Hazlett's office. They're off of 3370 South Highway 160. We'll be right in front of there doing a little thing like that. Just we'll have a few different vendors there just to have some free goodies and handouts. Just bring your family and just get to know and find out a little information if you can. We're also available right there now in Corner Basin in 160 next to the Home Depot. Just an opportunity to walk in. We're at the Walmart, we're at the Walmart booth there. We're everywhere in town, just there's information available to you. We're happy to help you guys out in any way you can. So open enrollment for health insurance begins November 1st and goes through December 15th. And then for Medicare, it's October 15th through December 7th. So you missed that one, October 19th. We have another one on November 3rd. We're going to be over at Reflections Healthcare, right there right next to the Fitness for 10. We're going to be dealing, we're going to have Sherry Cipollini and them. They've allowed us to do their parking lot at that time as well. So it'll be a great opportunity at that time as well. So the things that are important to have are, if you're not a U.S. citizen, bring immigration documentation showing, proving that you are a legal resident in the United States. If you are on Medicare, your Medicare cards, red, white, and blue cards are great to have with you if you want to switch plans. Lists of medications are always nice to have. It's like, oh, if you want something covered, make sure we know what it is you want covered. They can call me at 775-419-6025, and that's a local number, 419-6025.
Thanks so much, Brent. Well, there will be more news right after this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Pahrump Cardiology, located at 1397 South Loop Road in Pahrump, Nevada. Call 775-210-8333 for an appointment. Dr. Tali Eric, proudly serving Pahrump since 2005. This portion of the news is also brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing.
Welcome back. Well, Erica and Chris Sainer are recovering from a structure fire that occurred last week at their business called the Office Bar. We caught up with Erica today to find out how things are progressing. Erica is excited to announce that an expert in the barbecue community is smoking some meat this Friday at their location on Loop Road.
Well, we had a fire last Wednesday, a week from today, and there was very minimal damage. Everybody seems to think it burned down to the ground. No, we're still here, we're still open.
Yeah.
The bar is open. We have hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill in the evenings from 5 to 9. And this Friday, we are having a smokeout barbecue. A friend of ours is coming down barbecuing. We're gonna have pulled pork, smoked chicken, coleslaw, potato salad, and cowboy beans. He's gonna bring down his big, humongous barbecue grill, and his name is Kevin. We call him Papa Kevin, Smokin' Heaven. So
yeah. So this is going to be happening right here at the office. Where are you guys at?
1301 South Loop Road. It's kind of slow right now, but in the beginning it went really fast.
Yeah.
You know, insurance. But Gunny's is, he's fixing the air conditioning for us. Gonna clean out the air ducts.
And then as far as the investigation right now, it was accidental electrical fire?
It was a HVAC.
Do you have a proposed opening date for the rest of the facility here?
They said about 3, maybe 4 weeks, so it's been wonderful. The weather has been awesome. People come like, oh, we're gonna sit outside, yay.
Exactly.
So it's been great. There's always drink specials and deals all the time. You just gotta come and find them out. November 2nd, 9 o'clock, Press Rewind will be here.
You guys also have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, we do. It's the Office Bar.
All right.
That's all it is on Facebook. We got karaoke on Friday nights with Tim Wamberg, the one that did the music for the Grape Stomp. Thursdays, we got Ladies Night, buy one, get one.
All right. And you can also come down here, celebrate a birthday, celebrate any of your parties.
Anything. We had a birthday party here a couple weeks ago. When my dining room's open, hopefully we'll have people booked for Christmas parties and all that stuff.
What time does the barbecue start on Friday night?
I'm gonna go around 4:35.
Okay.
So.
All right, come on down. And it's gonna go all night?
How until we're out of food.
All right. Well, another chain store says goodbye in today's financial news report.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, the Fed could be leaving the door open for another rate cut, possibly this month. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell spoke yesterday at an economics meeting in Denver. Powell says the record-long expansion of the economy can be sustained, but risks remain, including trade war uncertainties, Brexit, and even a potential price spike at the gas pump. Another turn for trade tensions. Chip stocks, including Nvidia and Ambarella, tumbled during Tuesday's session after the Trump administration blacklisted a group of Chinese tech companies that develop facial recognition and artificial intelligence. The move bans U.S. tech firms from selling chips to the Chinese without government approval.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Well, a suspect involved in a sex crimes case involving a child is sent for a mental health evaluation in today's court report.
This week's court report, a Pahrump man is in trouble for making inappropriate contact with a 14-year-old girl. Gilbert Jess Rivera is ordered to a psychiatric evaluation at Lakes Crossing during his arraignment hearing for one of his 2 cases in district court after being arrested and charged with luring a child with a computer for sex and lewdness committed by a person over 18 with a child. The underage female victim's father told police that he observed several explicit sexual conversations on his 14-year-old juvenile daughter's Facebook Messenger account. A suspect was identified as 19-year-old Gilbert Rivera, who during their conversation inquired if the 14-year-old girl wanted to go smoke and drink. Police also planned a sting operation by pretending to be the underage girl while talking to Rivera on Messenger, which led to further incriminating conversations, including Rivera, who is too young to drink, unknowingly telling police that he was horny and drunk. During Rivera's district court proceeding, Rivera appeared while in custody alongside his attorney, Thomas Gibson, who requested a mental evaluation at Lakes Crossing. Then the state inquired why a Lakes Crossing competency insanity evaluation is necessary. Gibson outlines Rivera's mental health issues and notes that negotiations were made with the prior deputy district attorney. Finally, the state agreed to a criminal responsibility competency evaluation to be completed. Rivera then agreed to take any medications as prescribed. News 25 will continue to follow this story and the results of that examination. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 25.
Well, we'll tell you about this weekend's Stomp-A-Palooza right after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Well, hundreds attended this weekend's festival at the Pahrump Valley Winery. The Pahrump Valley Winery held their inaugural Stomp-A-Palooza this past weekend, brought to you by the new owners who took over from Bill and Gretchen Loken during the year, formerly called the Grape Stomp, which brought in thousands of individuals locally from nearby Las Vegas area and surrounding states. This event had significantly less attendees. There was a price increase for vendors as well as people who would like to participate in the grape stomping or attend the concert or festival. The grape stomping got off to a late start, but that didn't stop people who wanted to stomp grapes from having a good time. On the stage this weekend were several bands, including Vintage Double Barrel. The organizers of Stomp-A-Palooza had several different areas separated, including the grape stomp vendors and what they call a music festival. There were also food trucks in the parking lot of the winery. We spoke to Pahrump Valley Winery employee Ashley Beeman, who was on site.
Yeah, so far it's going really, really great. This year it's our first annual because we have new owners that took over at the beginning of the year. So this year we kind of made it, instead of just a grape stomping, it's more like a music festival. We have a couple food trucks that are out front. We have Mark's Grill that's here cooking up some nice barbecue. We have about 13 vendors of just a variety of stuff.
Beeman says that there was a 10% off all bottles of wine for the weekend and also a gift shop outside as well as inside the winery. The Pahrump Valley Winery says if you want to be involved next year, keep an eye out at the Pahrump Valley Winery's website, and they'll be letting people know in advance when you can sign up for Stomp-A-Palooza. Well, when it comes to flooring, it's hard to beat hardwood, unless you're part of the 60% of American families who own a pet. What are the best pet-friendly flooring options? We find out in today's Angie's List.
Gleaming hardwood floors are a hot trend right now. Realtors say it's the best bet for selling your house. But if you have pets, big dogs in particular, you might want to steer clear.
Many people love hardwood floors, but if you have pets, they may not be your best option, because if your pet has an accident, the urine can seep into the wood and stain it. Also, when the pets run across the floor, their claws can scratch it.
Cost is an important factor in home improvement decisions, but so is value, and pet owners should consider what abuse that new flooring can take. Carpeting, for example, may be less expensive, but it's a poor choice for a puppy that's not potty trained. Hardwood is also easily damaged.
Vinyl flooring can be a great option if you have pets because it's just more durable and is scratch resistant.
Laminate generally is the most scratch resistant flooring for active families. So we're doing more and more of that in the flooring business, and we really recommend that if scratching is a big consideration.
Don't despair if you love that natural material look as much as you love your pet. Recent advances in vinyl plank flooring will give you the look you want and the durability you need.
The manufacturers have learned how to make it so that it looks a lot like the natural textures it's supposed to replicate, stone and wood, and they've got it right, and it's less expensive, and it's warmer to walk on in most cases.
If you go the pet-friendly flooring route, Angie says to look for textures and finishes that will help hide any pet damage. You should know how to care for the flooring to keep it looking great. So find out if it can be refinished and ask if there's a guarantee against pet damage.
That's what I need. Well, if you go the pet-friendly flooring route, Angie says to look for textures and finishes that will help hide any pet damage. You should know how to care for the flooring to keep it looking great. So find out if it can be refinished and ask if there's a guarantee against pet damage. In today's Journal of American Medicine report, we talk about a new way of combating a specific type of brain cancer.
Glioblastoma is the most common and most aggressive form of primary brain cancer. The December 19th issue of JAMA has the final report trial of tumor treating fields for glioblastoma. Tumor treating field therapy exposes the brain alternating electric fields, causing mitotic arrest and apoptosis of rapidly dividing tumor cells. In this trial, patients with glioblastoma who had undergone surgical resection or biopsy and standard chemoradiation were randomized to tumor treating fields with temozolomide or temozolomide alone. Patients exposed to tumor treating fields had a 2.7-month progression-free survival benefit and a 4.9 overall survival benefit with no adverse effects except skin irritation beneath transducer arrays. The authors conclude that the addition of tumor treating fields to maintenance temozolomide chemotherapy improved survival in glioblastoma and may represent an advance in treatment for the disease.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, let's take a look outside on that weather cam. Beautiful day out there. We're going to find out what's in store. I heard that there's a weather warning for wind today.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue. Today's weather. In Death Valley, we had a high of 98 degrees, a low of 58. Las Vegas, a high of 91, 90 in Amargosa, both with lows of 55 degrees. Beatty, a high of 85, a low of 45. Goldfield, 65-24. Tonopah, 57-22. Carson City, 58-23. Fallon and Fernley, both with a high of 55 degrees, 21 for the low in Fallon and 24 in Fernley. Now today in Pahrump, we had some nice sunny skies. Our high today was 83 degrees. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 8 miles per hour. 13% for our humidity. And our sunrise at 6:45 this morning. Now for tonight, clear skies. Your low tonight is going to be 49 degrees. It's currently 82 outside. We are going to have a major wind shift, however, with winds now coming out of the north-northeast at 22 miles per hour. It's a lot faster than it was earlier today. Humidity at 11% and our sunset at 6:16 tonight. Now looking ahead to our 7-day, still with those clouds on Friday and Sunday, but other than that, we're expecting some clear open skies. Our temperatures, we're seeing the same thing we've been seeing all week. On Thursday, we're going to have that significant drop down to 69 degrees for our high. On Friday and Saturday, we're going to work back up into those mid-70s, just around 71 and 75 degrees. Sunday and Monday up to 78 for our highs, and then back into those low 80s on Tuesday and Wednesday. Our overnight seeing the same story. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be in those mid 40s for our lows, just around 43, 44 degrees. Saturday up to 48. And then by Sunday, we're going to be in those low 50s. We're just going to hang out in those low to mid 50s all through next Wednesday. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
Thanks, Michael. Well, there is a red flag warning for high winds, and that is this afternoon increasing until Thursday night. They're expecting up to 30 to 40 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 50 miles per hour, and that's here in southern Nye County and, of course, the Spring Mountain area. We want to let everybody know that no outside burning is, of course, recommended during these time periods. And right now we are still in that burn moratorium, and we'll let you know when that is lifted. Of course, we've been talking to you all about Taco Fest, and Taco Fest is actually this Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. If you want to find out more, you can go to the Pahrump Taco Fest Facebook page. We are going to have vendors and a taco competition. You, of course, can buy tasting tickets, and those are 10 tastings for $5. So bring some cash. We're going to have a couple of margarita booths there, the Rotary, and there's some others that are having some beer and other alcohol booths as well. And we have lots and lots of vendors and lots of fun happening down there, including entertainment. And we have some surprises for that, as far as some bands and some wonderful girls from Our Lady of the Valley Catholic Church will be dancing as well. And so there's a stage and lots of fun. So it is, of course, free. Tasting tickets are the only thing that you would pay for unless you want to buy from one of our wonderful vendors. So come on down to the Pahrump Taco Fest. You can still compete. There are still some openings for that. And of course, vendor booths are available as well right now. Go to the Pahrump Taco Fest Facebook page. Give us a call, 775-299-9992, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. The competition is from 11 to 2, and we got some really great judges, including Judge Robert Lane and Willie Bear. We got our own Darby O'Donnell also judging, and Ryan Muccio. So we'll see down there at the Calvada Eye, which is at 2100 Walt Williams Drive, right there next to the duck pond, this Saturday for the Pahrump Taco Fest. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all of us here at KPVM-TV and Ace Country Radio 103.1 FM. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.